moments in life when everything feels like it's falling apart. The weight of the world presses down on you so hard, it feels like your spirit is being crushed. You've been knocked down, betrayed, rejected, and abandoned, and you're standing there alone, feeling like there's nothing left to fight for. But what if I told you this is the moment where your true power lies? What if the very darkness that you fear is the thing that's going to transform you into someone unstoppable? This is the power of resilience. When you've been through hell, when you're on your knees with nothing but pain around you, that's when your true strength emerges. It's not the easy moments that define us. It's the hardest, the darkest, the moments when we feel like we can't go on. That's when we find who we really are. I know what it's like to feel broken. I know what it's like to stand in the rubble of everything you've worked for, watching it all crumble to the ground. I know the sting of failure, the suffocating weight of self-doubt, and the deep loneliness that comes with struggling in silence. There was a time in my life when everything seemed lost. I was faced with failure after failure. The people I trusted turned their backs on me. Dreams that I had spent years working towards slipped through my fingers like sand. I thought about quitting. I thought about giving up because honestly, how much more could I take? It felt like I was running a race I was never going to win. But I didn't quit. I didn't give up. And the reason I'm standing here today sharing this with you is because of one thing: resilience. I learned that it's not about how hard you fall, it's about how hard you can rise. You know those moments when you're ready to break? When you've been knocked down so many times, you think there's no coming back. I've been there. You may feel like you're in a dark tunnel with no light at the end. You're stuck in a job you hate, a relationship that drains you, or a situation that seems impossible to escape. Every day you're drowning in pain, frustration, and fear. You feel like you've hit rock bottom. But let me tell you something, rock bottom is a place of transformation. It's where the strongest foundations are built. This pain, this heartbreak, this suffering, it's not something to run away from. It's something to embrace. Because the moment you stop running from your pain, that's when you stop being a victim to it and start turning it into your power. The world wants you to believe that pain is a weakness, but I'm here to tell you, pain is your strength. Pain is the thing that can make you indestructible if you allow it. You can rise from this. You can break through these chains. Your darkest moments are the very things that will forge your resilience. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. Life is going to test you. It's going to push you to your breaking point time and time again. You will feel pain. You will feel like giving up. But it's in these moments that you must remember, resilience is built in the darkest of times. Resilience isn't about being strong all the time. It's about being able to keep going even when you feel weak, to keep fighting even when you feel like you've lost it all. It's about standing back up when life knocks you down again and again. When you hit rock bottom, you have two choices: stay down or rise. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you rise, how many times you choose to face your fears, your doubts, and your failures and keep moving forward. You will face challenges and you will stumble, but it's in those failures that you will learn what you're truly made of. So ask yourself, are you going to let life defeat you? Or are you going to use every setback as a stepping stone to your success? Look at the people who have faced unimaginable hardships and still managed to succeed. People like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison. He wasn't just fighting for his freedom, he was fighting for his people for the future. But even in the face of oppression and suffering, Mandela didn't give up. He used his pain as fuel to change the world. Or think about Oprah Winfrey, who was born into poverty, faced abuse, and was told she wasn't good enough. She faced rejection after rejection, but instead of letting it define her, she used it as a stepping stone. Today, Oprah is one of the most influential women in the world. What about J.K. Rowling? She was living on welfare, depressed, and facing rejection after rejection from publishers. But she didn't let that stop her. She wrote her story anyway. And now Harry Potter is a global phenomenon. These people didn't become successful because their lives were easy. They became successful because they were resilient. They faced darkness and turned it into their light. You have that same power. You have the same ability to turn your pain into power. Here's the truth. No one can fight your battles for you. No one can carry you through the storm. You have to stand up and fight for yourself. Yes, life is hard. Yes, things are going to feel impossible at times. But you cannot afford to let this pain define you. You must define it. Start right now. Make the decision that no matter what happens, you will keep going. When life throws you down, when your heart breaks, when the world tells you that you're not enough, rise anyway. Keep moving forward, one small step at a time. Today is the day you stop being a victim to your circumstances. Today is the day you become unstoppable. You're not alone. We've all faced darkness, but the darkness is not where your story ends. It's where it begins. So get up, fight for your future, and let the power of your resilience carry you to places you never thought possible. Remember this, the darkest moments of your life will never define you unless you let them. What defines you is how you rise from those moments. What defines you is your resilience. The world will break you. People will betray you. You will fall. But as long as you keep getting up, as long as you keep fighting, you will become unstoppable. So I ask you again, will you let life break you, or will you break through? The choice is yours. And with your resilience, you can rise higher than you've ever dreamed.